You call 248-548-9565, and in White Lake, 248-886-8626, or go to their website, familyheating.com. And stay tuned now for Ike Engelbaum. He always has interesting people and things to talk about. You have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you very much for spending the morning together with us. I'm Bob Allison. Rob and I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
This is WNZK, Dearborn Heights, Detroit. Your ethnic superstation at 690 days, 680 nights. WNZK has available a few good hours of airtime for a few good programs to serve their communities. Radio is better than ever in targeting an audience that listens to what you say. Learn more about this exciting radio broadcasting opportunity by calling WNZK Radio at 248-557-3500.
Welcome to the bright side of aging. My name is Ike Engelbaum. I'm a pharmacist and the publisher of AmericanSeniorGazette.org. It has been wisely said, you cannot help getting older, but you can help getting old. It has also been said that age is a matter of the mind. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. My purpose in doing the show is so that seniors and caregivers can share their ideas and questions on how we can age gracefully and in a vertical position for as long as our good genes will allow. And if we've inherited bad genes, how to outwit them. Our topics include senior housing, financial, legal, safety, travel, health issues, interesting senior events in the community, and most of all, tips on how to put old on hold. If you are diabetic, I am sure you have been warned by your doctor about the circulation problems that may occur, especially in your legs and your feet. That is why Medicare still pays for a free new pair of shoes if you're diabetic. And also, there's a system called neuropathy that may settle in that can be treated by a non-invasive system best described as the anodyne therapy. Call 1-888-489-8980 and find out how your leg circulation could be possibly improved by the anodyne therapy. Anodyne therapy is a non-invasive way of producing warmth in your legs and is applied by a professional in the convenience of your home or a nearby office. That's 1-888-489-8980. And if you'd like a free brochure on how Medicare can help you as a diabetic patient, many services are available for free. Call 1-888-489-8980.
Do you know someone who needs to see a dentist but is homebound? Dr. Mansour's Portable Dental Services provides dental treatment in the comfort of a person's home. Portable Dental Services administers all aspects of dental care. To make an appointment, call 586-873-5567. That's Portable Dental Services, 586-873-5567. Portable Dental Services, making smiles at home.
And welcome, and hopefully you're enjoying the sunny day. Sun in Michigan. How much more could a human being ask for? I think it's one of the greatest states in the Union. And not to take away from the other states, but we're special. Have we got water? Have we got great views? It's just wonderful. And for those folks that are sort of under the weather and what have you, but you're physically able to get out there, I strongly encourage you to just, if need be, go out for a walk in your neighborhood. Or if you want to be creative, I've got all kinds of options for you. And no matter what part of the state you go to, there's public parks. We have a gym of Belle-Isle, and we just have so many wonderful things available to you. And if you're bored, always feel free to give us a call at our toll-free number, 24 hours a day, 888-489-8980. We do this program on Wednesdays and sometimes other days, but Wednesdays seems to be a good day. Some people call it hump day. I don't know why, but anyway, as long as it's not going to get me in trouble, I'll verify that. Feel free while we're on the air for the next hour to continue calling in if you have something that's appropriate for our discussion. Our on-the-air phone number is 248-557-3300. But when we're not on the air, call our toll-free number, 888-489-8980. First half hour, Bright Side of Aging, and then our other segment is on entrepreneurship. And on Thursdays, tomorrow being one of those days, from 9:15 to 11:30, feel free to join me at the Entrepreneurs Network of Michigan weekly meeting. And I say that weekly, W-E-E-K-L-Y, not W-E-A. It's not a week meeting. We have a lot of fun. And if you're looking to start a second career, it's free to attend. We provide you free donuts, free coffee, and a lot of great conversation, and we bring out so many interesting things, and we're going to be talking to a couple of entrepreneur members on our next segment. So stick around and you get some ideas on how you can earn from home. And it's always a challenge for a lot of people after they retire, quote unquote, and they need more income. There's great opportunities where you don't have to do any heavy lifting and you can be your own boss. And on Thursdays from 9:15 to 11:30, we give you ideas. It's at the Level 1 Bank, which is at 37100 Woodward, which is on the southeast corner of Woodward and Big Beaver. So come on out, and hopefully we'll get a chance to get to know each other. And I always try to surround myself with positive-minded, creative people, and people that they say, well, I'm retired, I'm not doing much. Well, a good friend and an inspiration for anyone that's 50 and above, and even below 50, is Dr. Andre Lee. Dr. Andre Lee practices what I try to preach. And I'm not a preacher, but anyway, Dr. Andre Lee used to be the administrator of Highland Park General Hospital. And when they closed, Dr. Lee said to himself, hey, I want to make a living and raise my family. Why don't I use my talents and do creative things in the healthcare field? So he's been very, very successful, where he's helped hospices get started. He's on the circuit of speaking in different locations, and he's got some phenomenal ideas for organizations and churches that want to be more knowledgeable about the history of the black community, as well as also health. And when you analyze it, health and family are obviously at the top, but right along with that is religion. So you have to have some sort of a spiritual connection. And believe it or not, Dr. Andre Lee has combined all of that, and he can help you if you have a church that you want to raise money at and also educate the congregation. He's the man. Is that right, Dr. Andre Lee?
Well, I certainly appreciate that introduction. That covers a lot of territory. Yeah, that's about right. And I'm happy to say that we're working on a digital newsletter that will come out every other week. And it will be filled with fundraising ideas for the church, as well as tips to make things easier for everybody, including health tips, financial tips, all kinds of. We're going to have a lot of segments to it, but all of them will be designed to make life easier for everybody and save some money.
Right, right.
You know, in fact, and we'll be full of little bits, odds and ends of trivia, but important trivia that people might want to know. Like you were talking about exercising in parks, and I recall watching Malcolm Gladwell, who's a social commentary guy, written a lot of books, and he always has this odd way of looking at things. But he went to Los Angeles, and he got off the airplane, and he looked out and saw a park and golf courses, and everywhere he looked was a lot of golf courses. And he said, well, how many public parks does Los Angeles have? And they only got 5 parks for all that population, but yet they got about 15 golf courses who are all private for a handful of people. So he said, you know, there's something wrong with this picture. So, you know, that's a little bit of trivia, of course, but
yes.
Well, something to think about.
Yeah, well, the truth of it is, whatever it requires, if you like to play golf, obviously that's a great way of doing it. But just simple exercises like walking, and why not start your own walking club? And of course, there are so many churches where the members of the congregation want to get to know each other more. Wouldn't it be great to decide on a particular time and day that you want to meet? You could meet, especially when you're in a climate like Michigan, during the winter you can meet at a mall and have a particular morning that you do mall walking. You know, there's no limit if you really want to do something as to how to get it done. I've got some friends of mine who make it a daily program that they go to a nearby community center, and they put together a group of people that do exercise together. There's something magical about being together, and the camaraderie and the social aspects of aging is very, very important. And I'm really looking forward to implementing that email newsletter, and any church or organization that's listening to the program, if you'll call our toll-free number, 888-489-8980, I'm proud to work with Dr. Andre Lee, where we can customize the newsletter for your members or the contacts that you have. You send it out on your email contact list so the privacy is maintained. We do not solicit, but at the same time we have not only tips on health, but also some home-based business opportunities, plus history. And Dr. Lee, I know you've devoted quite a bit of time to highlighting some of the famous people and heroes in the black community. Can you tell us about that?
Well, I'm continuing to do that kind of research, but yeah, I've done a lot lately on uncovering practitioners around the country in different states, and looking into pharmacies that were owned that have now closed to some extent. First female medical physician in certain states, African American physicians, and trying to just pay recognition to the achievement of these people. We have a panel exhibit that's on display right now as we speak in Philadelphia at the National Medical Association. It's about 7 panels, and we would love to send it to somebody's location so that they can educate their congregation, and particularly young people. So anybody interested, by all means, give us a call. And the newsletter would be sent to the church email address, not necessarily directly to the individual. As you say, we want to preserve the privacy of the individual, but the church can then forward it on to their congregation. And that newsletter is going to be multifaceted. It will have not only articles of health and interest, but it will also provide, as we said, tips on how to save money and information on what's happening. Did you know about, for instance, that there was a report came out just recently that the consumption of soda pop has dropped in America. That's a good thing. I'm not sure why exactly. I don't think anybody's quite sure. It may be because there are more products on the market now that have energy, that are energy related, or what. But that less consumption of sugar will help with the weight control issue, because we got a huge obesity problem in America. And so your walking is part of the solution to that.
Well, I'll tell you, what I'd like to think is that you've got all these different brands of bottled water. That may be one of the reasons, but especially during the summer. I have a personal friend, and I'm not going to use his name because it's rather embarrassing. He's a social worker. And guess what? He ended up in the emergency room for about 3 hours a weekend ago, only because they found out that he was dehydrated. Now, here's a social worker.
Oh, my goodness.
And all you got to do is drink water, and especially as you age, water is vital. I mean, it's sort of the staff of life next to bread. I mean, you can maintain only so long without water. So the tip of the day, so to speak, is drink water even though you're not thirsty, because that's one of the downsides. As you age, your thirst is not quite what it used to be, and as a result, you don't drink as much. So drink water, walk, and talk, because otherwise.
Right.
And if you're interested at all in more information on what Dr. Lee can do for your organization and fundraising in terms of health education, he's like an encyclopedia. Maybe we'll call you Dr. Encyclopedia, Dr. Lee. How's that?
Anyway, it works for me.
All right. And right now I want to let you get back to work because I know you're a busy guy. And we're going to take a brief break, and we're going to be back with a real dynamic person that can help you in some of your health needs and give you some food for thought. Thomas Starks, don't you dare go away.
If your question is, who am I going to call to bring the kind of services into my home that I need because I can't get out? House Calls on Wheels provides both medical and non-medical services in your home. They can bring in doctors, dentists, nurses, therapists, and more. And those medical services are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. And they have all sorts of non-medical services, whatever you need. Now, if you use 4 hours or more of non-medical services per month, you're going to get a free personal emergency button telephone that you can use for both emergencies or daily use. Call House Calls on Wheels toll-free for further information. 1-888-489-8980. That's 1-888-489-8980.
Do you know someone who needs to see a dentist but is homebound? Dr. Mansour's Portable Dental Services provides dental treatment in the comfort of a person's home. Portable Dental Services administers all aspects of dental care. To make an appointment, call 586-873-5567. That's Portable Dental Services, 586-873-5567. Portable Dental Services, making smiles at home.
And we're back, and hopefully you are. Otherwise, I'll be talking to myself, which sometimes is not the worst thing you can do. There's a story that I enjoy telling about these two guys who are walking in the woods together, and one guy is talking to himself, and his friend says, "Are you talking to yourself?" And he said, "Yes, and it's a private conversation." That's supposed to be funny, and you can laugh at any time you wish. Or if you don't want to, since it's radio, I don't know whether you are or not. But I can't stress the importance of, even if they're corny jokes, to add a little smile to whoever you're with, including yourself. And if you're interested in smiling and also enjoying life more, I strongly encourage you to join up with a service organization that you can use your talents to be able to smile together. I have a standing invitation, or sitting invitation, better put. The Optimist Club of West Bloomfield that I belong to meets every Tuesday morning from 7:30 to 8:30 at the Stage Deli, and they open up the restaurant just for us, 7:30 to 8:30 Tuesday mornings. If you want to check us out, it's free. And you can tell by the name Optimist that obviously we are surrounding ourselves with people that do have a smile on their face. And I always joke about it, that if you don't feel like smiling, even a fake smile is better than a sincere grouch. So come on out, 7:30 to 8:30. Stage Deli is at 6873 Orchard Lake Road. It's just south of Maple. And unfortunately, with all the road construction, it may be a bit of a challenge, but if you can't get up early enough Tuesday mornings, how about Fridays, 12 noon to 1? I belong to the Rotary Club of West Bloomfield since I live there, and that's at Spasita's Restaurant, which is at 33210 West 14 Mile Road, southeast corner of Farmington Road and 14 Mile. And just pay for lunch at that point, and you'll get a chance to meet people who are upbeat. And nothing is worse than surrounding yourself with people that are bringing you down. And someone that can bring you up and smiling is our guest, Thomas Stark, who's a fellow member of the Entrepreneurs Network Group. And he's quite an interesting individual. He has combined both religion and also doing good work to help not only himself, but other people. And Thomas Stark is going to be there tomorrow, Thursday morning, and hopefully every Thursday morning, 9:15 to 11:30. And you can talk to someone who is knowledgeable and is compassionate. And Thomas Stark, as I recall, your background is as a social worker, is that right?
Yeah, good morning, Ike. How are you today?
Very wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, you know what? My background is as a professional social worker. I worked in that field for well over 30 years and was fortunate enough to be able to retire in a relatively healthy state a couple years ago. So, when you have that kind of a transition in life, what do? A lot of people, when they think about retirement, what are they going to do with their day, what their purpose might be, and that sort of thing. There's a lot of folks who really don't take that really into account. And I don't know what your experience is, but a lot of folks, they just find that they don't have purpose, they don't have a lot to do.
Right, so then you actually can speak both from a professional and a personal basis, is that correct?
That's correct. That's correct. And one of the things that's become really important to me is to understand health. Basically, what we put on our body, what we put in our body, what we absorb is what we become. And my career was ended short, a little shorter than I wanted to be, and part of it was because of a health issue. And I just felt like, I needed to move into something different to feel better about myself, feel better about, just my overall functioning. And one of the things that I've discovered is that because we are what we absorb, we need to really be careful about what we absorb, what we put on our body, what we put in our body. And so I've spent a lot of time in the last 2 years really looking at that and researching that. And it's amazing to me. Do you know a lot of people out there, Ike, who sit around and they talk about going to their doctor? Or they sit around?
Well, I joke about it that, you're getting older, that when you open up your phone book almost all the names end with the two letters MD, okay? So the good news and the bad news. The good news is that because of our healthcare situation today, although it's in a sort of an uproar, we have specialists that we never had before that can help you get better when you get sick. But hello, wouldn't it be better that you don't need to use those MDs if you can stay healthy and you're involved with a product line that actually addresses that very issue? Is that correct?
That's correct. And if I could pick up on something from the previous caller, the previous segment,
Sure.
the importance of water. And, we should be drinking at least half of our body weight in ounces every day. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you should be drinking 100 ounces of water. So one of the products that I work with is something called the Earth Greens. And it's just a teaspoon of dark leafy green vegetables, completely organic, no man-made toxins in it, nothing that will come back and harm your body. You just mix a teaspoon with 24 ounces of water, and you get 5.5 pounds of nutritional value from those deep green leafy vegetables. It helps with your autoimmune system, it helps with providing energy, it helps with muscle retention and energy, that sort of thing. It's just an amazing product. But I do that 3 times a day just with the Earth Green. So I get 16 pounds of nutritional value from vegetables every day.
Wow, and we all know the importance of having vegetables, and the sad part is a lot of people don't eat the appropriate amount of vegetables or fruit, which is vital. The more I think about it as a pharmacist, you're sort of brainwashed, for lack of a better word, about the importance of medicine, which is vital. There is no doubt. We wouldn't live as long as we do today if it weren't for medications. But at the same time, we may not need those medications if we would just eat what comes from Mother Earth, okay?
My wife found a statistic the other day that said the nutritional value of an organic orange grown today, you'd have to eat 9 of them to achieve the same nutritional value from an organic orange grown 40 years ago. So even with an organic product, naturally grown, in the case of an orange, the soil has been depleted, minerals have been depleted. We need to do more. We need to supplement what's in our diets. It's become incredibly important for all of us.
And you're a speaker type, so you welcome audiences to talk about not only Earth Greens, but
Earth Greens, we have another product called Super Reds, which is 5.5 pounds of nutritional value for superfruits. So goji, pomegranate, nanoberry, raspberry, blackberry, just a variety of things. And a single scoop of that, tablespoon, is 5.5 pounds of nutritional value. So yeah, I love talking about the Asante products, Asante Organics. Be happy to talk to anyone one-on-one. Be happy to talk to groups of people as well about the health benefits that I've personally experienced. You know about the scar that was on my body that was left over from a surgery, and how that's disappeared once I've started taking these products.
right.
And
Unfortunately, we can't show your body on radio, so we're going to disappoint the listeners. But if they come on Thursday morning, in a discreet way, you will take your shirt off.
I saw a thing on the news this morning about a new fashion trend with men and their cleavage and showing cleavage, and I don't
you
think
don't
so.
want to go there. But
Yeah.
if anyone is interested, you benefit, and also if you refer other people, you can earn some extra income. And there's nothing more joyful than helping people and also helping yourself. Tom Starks, we got a lot more to talk about, but it's going to have to be on our next visit, and maybe you can stick around for our next segment. But right now, I like to wrap up this segment with my favorite philosophical thought, which is, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift, and that's why we call it the present. Please enjoy your present by looking and living life with a bright side of aging. Welcome to the Entrepreneurs Network radio show. Our mission is to interview successful entrepreneurs who are willing to share with us their ideas and experiences, both the successes and the failures. Because as it has been jokingly said, you should learn from the mistakes of others because you'll never live long enough to make them all yourself. My name is Ike Engelbaum, and I'm the founder of the Entrepreneurs Network of Michigan, which is a group of motivated people that are all interested in helping each other and achieving our personal and professional goals. Please check out our website, entrepreneursnetworkofmichigan.com, for meeting schedule as well as self-improvement material. Our philosophy is that if it's to be, it's up to me.
If you're one of those folks who needs a helping hand, like somebody to provide transportation or grocery shopping or help you pay your bills, run your errands, laundry pickup and delivery, maybe somebody to help you with bathing and grooming or in-home hair cutting and styling, you can't get out and you need medical help, maybe a doctor, a dentist, a nurse, a podiatrist, you name it, or prescription delivery, House Calls on Wheels is the answer. They provide both non-medical and medical services in your home. The non-medical services start as low as $10 an hour if you're using any of the medical services, and all of the medical services are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. Call House Calls on Wheels for further information. It's a toll-free number, 1-888-489-8980. That's House Calls on Wheels, 1-888-489-8980.
Do you know someone who needs to see a dentist but is homebound? Dr. Mansour's Portable Dental Services provides dental treatment in the comfort of a person's home. Portable Dental Services administers all aspects of dental care. To make an appointment, call 586-873-5567. That's Portable Dental Services, 586-873-5567. Portable Dental Services, making smiles at home.
And welcome, and hopefully your day is moving right along, because we're moving right along, and I am really excited about having not just one entrepreneur with me, not two entrepreneurs, but three entrepreneurs. Wow! That's like the value that is almost unbelievable to price. I'm really excited about having members of our entrepreneur group in studio whenever possible, and that's one of the perks if you decide to join up as a member. We don't twist arms, so we invite you to our meetings for free, and after a couple of meetings, if you feel comfortable with our group, we certainly encourage you to become a member. We operate on the Costco formula. And what is that, Ike? Well, that is that we give you a free sample. So we give you a free sample every Thursday morning from 9:15 to 11:30. We break it up at 10:30 for a second segment for those people that can't stick around for the full meeting. But from 9:15 to 10:30, if you show up at the Level 1 Bank, 37100 Woodward in Bloomfield Hills, southeast corner of Big Beaver and Woodward, you're going to hear some really interesting people and also get some great ideas. We have now, since we've been doing these meetings for over 40 years, over 20,000 contacts. And that means that when you show up, you suddenly have the opportunity to meet fellow entrepreneurs and really living the American dream. Yes, the American dream is alive and well, and we help people who have an idea for a business, or if you started a business, to help you be more profitable at it. And guess what? Do you know what the purpose of business is? Is to make a profit. Yes, it's simple. but how do you do that and enjoy life? Well, that's part of our mission. And I'm really happy to have in studio the creative minds of Thomas Starks, who you may have heard in our previous segment. And in case you forgot the sound of his voice, say hello, Thomas Stark.
Ike, thank you very much, and thank you very much for having me stay.
Well, great. And then we have two ladies here, and they're both also entrepreneurs. So the first young lady is Sabrina. Yes, Sabrina?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning to you. And Sabrina, right alongside is Linda Charder. Linda, good morning. All right. And it's always a delight to have you in studio as well as having you at the meeting. So, Sabrina, why don't you start us off and give us a little background of what you did from the day you were born to today. How's that for a challenge, huh? You can skip the afternoons, okay?
Well, our company and organization, not-for-profit organization, is Jones and Services, Jones and Sons Landscaping and Property Management Services. And not quite from the day I was born, but my background is in human resources as well as medical office management. And I have been a mental health office management in the Michigan vicinity as well as human resource generalist. Originally from Illinois, my husband and I moved here to Michigan about little over 5 years ago. And his background actually is in agriculture economics as well as organizational management for his degree. Now, with that, we wanted to figure out, we're great at what we do in our career, but how can we do something to help here in Michigan as the rebuilding, the revitalizations, and help homeowners, property investors, property management companies be able to continue to provide services at reasonable rates, and at the same time for our organization to be able to employ the what we would categorize as the underemployable. So that would mean anyone who can be disabled, veterans, homeless, and some reentry citizens as well. So that's kind of a summary for us.
Right. Well, you know, you're actually practicing what we try to share our thoughts in the sense that you've taken what your talents are and apply it to a business opportunity. And your company name is Jones and Sons Organization. What's the thought behind that name? Is there because you want to honor your sons? Is that it?
Well, the name originally came into play to, of course, you know, for a family aspect, because it started off as a family business. But the reason we included and changed it to organization is because it's more than Jones and Sons. So it's bigger than just that. It's more than a family business, and we try to incorporate our contractors and our staff to have that family aspect to help give them skills, employment skills, and training and things of that nature. So yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a lot bigger than Jones and Sons.
Well, the Sons can start adding more organizations to it.
Yeah.
So who is a typical customer that you offer your services to?
So we actually started off with just basic residential, and it kind of grew from there because we did have a few residential customers that actually owned properties, and they wanted us to be able to serve their property. So it went from landscaping to property management at that point, and it's just growing beyond that. We now actually have a client in China, and so it's, for us, it's quality over quantity. So it's great to have all of these clients, but at the same time, we want to make sure everything is quality for them, and then that we're also helping other people as the Detroit and surrounding vicinities are trying to continue to grow. As we know, Detroit is on the comeback, as they say.
Oh, yes.
So we want to be able to really be effective and be a part of that.
Now, you've got a whole program going because you're fortunate that your husband has got the organizational background.
Yes.
So when someone comes to work with you, what's the procedure? You train them to
Yes.
get into landscaping, and
We do.
how's that work?
So our end goal is to be able to continue to collaborate with other companies to help us facilitate trainings for our staff members. So just as a small aspect, what we would do, for example, a lot of people may have fungus on their shrubs and they do not know why their shrubs are dying. So part of what we do is train the staff members, train the contractors to understand what's going on with the property that you're at so that you can be able to explain to the homeowner and not just suggest services to them and offer services, but so that they can educate and have an understanding of what they're doing. We don't want them to just come and work and that's the end of the job, but to actually understand and have knowledge of what they're doing. So training them, giving them the understanding and education about their work. Yeah.
Now, you're working with disabled people
Yes.
As well as veterans and also homeless people?
So- yes.
Wow, that's phenomenal. And
Yeah.
then also you assist people that want to come back. And
Yes.
how does that work?
So that's really important to us, to be able to help the category of people. And one of the things that we're trying to do is work with agencies, local agencies such as Human Services or even churches and other not-for-profit organizations, and locate those people that are looking for employment that would not necessarily be able to get employment. So, for example, if you have a person that have tickets for their license or car or parking tickets, and they were not able to pay them, so their license are now suspended. They cannot drive or they cannot afford it. Part of our program is to be able to give them resources that can help them to be able to afford and get back on track and also gain employment skills, because where do those people go? They just get lost and they don't work, but they tell someone about their story. So we want to be able to be a part of their story, giving them resources, making them employable, giving them experience and training, and giving them that confidence to be back into what we would consider normal.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, quote unquote. No one. I'm still trying to look for what's regarded as normal. The truth is that we all need improvement and all, and unfortunately, some people need more improvement, and they don't get it, and they end up lost in our society. So, someone that's listening, that's a veteran, or disabled, or homeless, and is looking for assistance on how to get back on track, what phone number would you like to give out?
All right, so our office number is 844-444-0411.
And that you got more fours there than they have in golf, I'll tell you that. Can I play that in the lottery? I mean, 844-44-0411. And if you got too many fours there, you can always call our toll-free number, 888-489-8980. So then when you do the training, let's say for a veteran, do they go out on the job with someone? What's the
Yes.
training all about?
So we do in office trainings, we show them a video, give them a little bit of hands-on experience, because in the office, but when they go out, that's the most important part. So when they go out, they're actually getting the actual on-site hands-on experience. And again, it ranges from landscaping to interior and exterior basic maintenance. We do carpet installation, we do painting. So there is a wide range of skills that they can actually learn and give them confidence. And we actually had one staff member about 2 months ago. He actually went out on his own and he was able to start his own lawn care service. So he gained the experience, gained the confidence, and he was able to fly.
Went ahead. Well, that's got to be
Yeah.
a tremendous inspiration. That's what
Yeah.
our Entrepreneurs Network is all about. We help you become self-efficient, and also we try to work with veterans, and especially a lot of people that are homeless just don't have that connection, like just
Right.
the transportation can be such an issue.
Yes.
So you're doing literally God's work. Now you also get involved if someone's got homes that they want to have supervised. You do the the management of the home. Is that correct?
Yes, we do.
Right.
So we do the home management. House sitting is an option for the snowbirds, as you would call them. So, and then we, again, property managers, real estate investors, and just regular homeowners as well. So,
Right.
and sometimes we have renters that like to have reoccurring services as well, and we do assist. So we try to keep that range and that category open for them.
Now, what about your service territory? How far do you go?
So right now we service all counties in the Michigan vicinity, such as Macomb County, Wayne County, Washtenaw County, Oakland County. So that's where we are.
You
Yes.
cover the waterfront plus.
Pretty much, yes.
Well, when you analyze it, there are a lot of people out there, not necessarily disabled, they're veterans that
Yeah.
like to be out and are not into the techie world.
hmm
Grass is going to grow and the weeds are going to grow, and so
Yes.
it's here, and
Mhm.
especially help us actually keep the home value up there. So
Yeah.
that's phenomenal. And with a name like Sabrina, you could go to showbiz, okay? I can see it now. Sabrina. And you can bring along your husband. Is it Damien?
Yes,
That's got
Damien.
to- Damien and Sabrina. And you can give her a call at 844-444-0411, or just
Yes.
call 888-489-8980. Use the fours when you're on the golf course. Right now, we'll be right back, and we're going to have another dynamic entrepreneur, Linda Charder, on, and she's going to tell us what she does and how she can give you a business opportunity. So don't go away. We will be right back. House Calls on Wheels has a great idea on how you can help your loved ones stay comfortable, independent, safe, and right at home by converting your attached garage or retrofitting your home to a customized home healthcare suite. Call 888-489-8980. The Healthcare Suite is a customized floor plan which quickly and easily converts your garage or modifies any room inside your home into a comfortable living area in less than 90 days. If you'd like, the unit has its own heating, air conditioning, and plumbing system, even a private bathroom, and all of this for less than a year's stay in a nursing home. And we have a budget plan so that we can work within your budget. Call 888-489-8980. We even have a free video that you can see. Call 888-489-8980 and find out about the healthcare suite now.
Do you know someone who needs to see a dentist but is homebound? Dr. Mansour's Portable Dental Services provides dental treatment in the comfort of a person's home. Portable Dental Services administers all aspects of dental care. To make an appointment, call 586-873-5567. That's Portable Dental Services, 586-873-5567. Portable Dental Services, making smiles at home.
And welcome back. And as mentioned before, our meeting tomorrow morning, if you're looking to start a business of your own, or maybe you're working for somebody and you're not getting the type of pay that you'd wish, and just have a job, it's been properly said that the word job, J-O-B, can also be designated as just over broke. Okay, so if you got that kind of a job and you're looking for extra income, first thing, do not leave your current job if it's a regular paycheck type thing. But there are, in case you're not aware of it, 24 hours a day. And the good news is that no matter how rich or how poor you are, poor is nothing to be particularly proud about. It's something that you unfortunately have to live with. We all have the same number of hours of the day. And including Bill Gates, that's all he's got, and take a look what he's done. We can't obviously be the richest in the world, but we can certainly do better. That's what the Entrepreneurs Network is all about. We try that if you're working and you want more income, we've got some phenomenal ideas on how to build your business, and we meet Thursday mornings at the Level 1 Bank, Big Beaver and Woodward in Bloomfield Hills. Check up on our website, enomichigan.com, or log on to meetup.com/enomichigan, and we'd be glad to have you. It's free breakfast in the sense it's not like a healthy type breakfast, but an enjoyable one. Donuts and coffee, all that you can consume. And Linda Charder is a member of our group and actually has a business opportunity if you're considering earning income in your daily needs as well as your needs in terms of enjoying life. Hello, Linda Charter.
Hello, Mike.
And as you know, our custom is to have you give your 60-second elevator pitch. So pretend you're at the meeting, Linda Charter. What is your 60-second elevator pitch?
So I am Linda Charder, and I am a marketing executive and shopping consultant with a wellness products company out of Idaho.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you...
I really like to help people start their own business and be healthier physically and financially.
Mm-hmm. Now, I just wondered if you could give us a little more information. Let's say someone says, hey, I want to be part of that sort of a company. What can people expect? What's the procedure?
They would sit down with me. We would do an overview of the company, the products, and how they can help that individual person get better products into their homes. And if they're interested, then we can show them also how to start their own wellness business and refer people and make money.
Mm-hmm. So you're helping people save money on their daily needs,
yes,
as well as help them in their situation of health. So is there any particular thing that happened in your life that you said, hey, this is something that I want to get involved with? How did you get in the business?
It wasn't because I was searching for it.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually had a very successful cosmetics sales business with distributors and a company car. And my friend asked me to go into business with her, and I told her absolutely not, and don't ever ask me again. But after just a few months of using the products, I realized that this was something that I maybe just like to do in my spare time.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's involved? I say, hey, I'd like to be involved. Is there a training period? What's the costs involved to get involved?
We have no big investment. It's just becoming a customer and shopping for the products. And then we show them, how to refer their friends and family and continue on by, learning how to talk to other people that they meet.
Mm-hmm. Now, are these products different than the person's already used to using?
The products that most people are using come from the grocery store and the health food store. So these are those kinds of products. And they have a shopping account that they set up, and their products then are delivered right to their house.
So
saves them a lot of time.
So in other words, you have the opportunity to continue buying the products you're already used to having. Is that correct?
The same kinds of products. It's just their brand. So it's the same kinds of products that they're already buying somewhere. They're just taking their money and moving it over to our store.
And can they save money by
They
being
will save money and be able to refer other people and get paid, which then cuts their cost of their products out.
Mm-hmm. Now, how long have you been involved with
I actually been involved with this company for 20 years.
Wow. So by this time, you know whether it's worthwhile being involved. Is that right?
That's right. That's right.
Well, that's a great testimonial itself. Usually you hear a lot of these home-based type businesses, well, we started 6 months ago, so you really have no history of it all. 20 years,
20 years.
That's commendable. So what type of products are you buying? What do you use?
We basically changed our whole home over to their products.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We just went through the whole house and took all the other products out and put the new products in.
What about the type of products?
We use their supplements, we use their cleaning products, we use their laundry products, personal care products like toothpaste, essential oils, whatever they have that we need, that's where we get it.
So if someone is interested, they don't have to get away from what they're using. There is equivalent products that the company has available. Is that the idea?
That's exactly right.
Right. Now, with all this concern about environmental contamination and all, are these products environmentally friendly?
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
They have no toxic chemicals in them whatsoever.
Now, someone wants to get involved. What phone number would you like to give out?
It would be 248-515-9870.
That's 248-515-9870. So basically, that word KISS, keep it simple, I like to call it keep it simple strategy, okay? Here is a product line or a company that can provide you with what you're already using. They have their own version of the product, and I assume that you wouldn't be hanging in there for 20 years if the products were inferior. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Right. So that, and as far as the investment is concerned, there must be some sort of initial investment to
There's a $19 a year membership fee.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just monthly shopping for the products that you would normally buy in the grocery store and the health food store.
And you have it delivered right to your home?
Delivered right to your house.
Right. Now, as far as your meetings are concerned, are there weekly meetings, or how would you keep people involved?
We do a lot of like webinars
Mm-hmm.
and online.
So there's training involved as well?
Yes.
And then if you have any meetings or what have you, do you meet with them personally, or do you do it all on the web? How does that work?
Sometimes I meet with people in person. I prefer that if possible.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes that isn't possible, so you have to do it online or over the phone.
Mm. And since you've been involved with it that long, is there any particular area that you feel who's the best candidate? Is it someone that's retired? Who is your best person?
I have a lot of young parents,
Mm-hmm.
with young children.
Mm-hmm.
I have nonprofit organizations
So
that I
you
work
can
with.
Wow, that's
I
good.
have retired people, so my kind of runs the gamut of
Good.
a lot of different
Well, great.
people.
Well, listen, if you want to make an easy way there of earning income and helping yourself, stay in touch with the Entrepreneurs Network of Michigan, and you can meet Linda Charder Thursday mornings. Right now, we got to get out of here, and I never like to leave this segment without my favorite parting thought, which is, if you really want to get anything done in life, you'll find a way. And if you don't, you'll find an excuse. And there is no excuse for not achieving your dreams and goals in America, because it is the greatest country in the whole world. Remember, a goal is just a dream with a deadline.